And we are live from Cambridge, Massachusetts, the capital city of the internet. Wow, what a day it is. It's a fall day here for sure. It's ominous. The greens are amazing today. So deep green. Our leaves, those that were left after the gale, but kind of looks like a very old person with a few strands of hair. I have none that we know, of course. My name is Dr. Jeffrey Lant. I am the CEO and co-founder, and I am the chairperson of the Scholarship Committee, which is going to be of particular pertinence to all of you folks in the audience. We now number about 115 people right here in the audience with me, Christopher Nimitz from Cornwall. And, of course, we are recording this program, as we do every day. And the video will be run on YouTube probably forever, as far as we can tell. It's been taken off, so there's an awful lot of our Anything Goes programs floating around. And I want to introduce myself as the CEO, the co-founder, the chief cook and bottle washer, and as I said, the chairperson of the Scholarship Committee. I want to introduce my colleague, Chris Nimitz from Cornwall. He is also a member of the Scholarship Committee in what is called a senior minor. What do you have to say to these folks? It's a lovely day, a lovely new month. We had a terrific October, and we're going to go for a better November.
Yes, the weather has been absolutely fantastic. I can't believe it's
the coast of Cornwall.
Yes, we've had so many people here this week that it's busier than the summer, and today they're all gone. Whoopee! But
Chris, as you see, is an extraordinarily congenial fellow. The Chamber of Commerce uses his mug on the posters. Don't come here.
You want to make money on the internet, this is the place to be.
We want to dedicate today's program to Evelyn, Jaime, Nick, Justin Lee, and so forth, all people listed on the right-hand side of the page. And again, remember, this program is being taped for two audiences. First, the live audience, which is here with us now. And the program then tape will run on YouTube immediately after. Like I said, for a couple of thousand years at least. We've been doing this program now. We are the longest-running live internet program in history of the internet. We are quite capable of astonishing the adolescent and zany behavior, but we don't want you to work that way. We are all adults. Most of us are on Social Security, and some of them are on Happy Valley beyond that. Anyway, I have a thrilling program lined up for you guys. For one thing, every single person who watches this program live or on the recorded, what I call a live tape, you are eligible for a $2,500 scholarship package. Worldprofit is in give back mode. We are giving back to the community, which made this the longest running home internet-based business in the whole world. We are a Canadian company. We've existed here on the internet for over 20 years, longer than anybody else. We are the most well-known and most highly guarded of companies that sets people up in internet home-based businesses. And again, we've gone to a new level, and that is the scholarship level. 5 lucky people today, and I mean they are lucky. Although luck isn't exactly the word that was used, it doesn't seem to me. These are 5 hardworking people. So let me put it this way. If any of the following adjectives sound like you, get in touch with us immediately. Hardworking, persistent, consistent, honest, cheerful. Oh, God, let's go for cheerful. A good sense of humor, organized, efficient, and frustrated. If all that applies to you, listen up. I say frustrated because 99 people out of 100 people trying to establish a home-based internet business are going to fail. The reason that they fail is that they have no help, they have no community in which they work. This is all different. This is all going to be washed away today. Christopher, what makes Worldprofit, in your opinion, so extraordinary? And then we're going to introduce one of the most extraordinary of our many, many extraordinary people and give her a special recognition day.
Yes, the thing is, these people don't have any help, and they don't know where to get help. But coming here, they found it. There's everything you need here. We have all the training, all the tools, everything you need to succeed online. If you don't have it, you don't need it.
Here's the deal, folks. If at any time in our remarks, Chris's remarks or my remarks, you say that they're talking about me, I want that scholarship, you step forward. We're going to ask you one or two little questions, and then we're going to give you a $2,500 scholarship award. As I say, we're looking for efficient, decent. Oh, I know these are all words out of the ancient times. Decent, honorable, respectable, kind-hearted, pats dogs, takes old ladies across the sea. We're looking at that person we want. You don't need to know anything about the internet. You don't have to have any technical skills. You do not have to have any prior success on the net of any kind. But you do have to have good management skills in the sense of following directions. And if you can follow directions, you're going to get them. But today we're going to be introducing you to some fabulous people. We already started with Nindis there. He's pretty fabulous. So I think give him a good round of cyber applause. George Kosh, our Chief Technical Officer, is going to be typing things on the screen, and he's the guy that invents all the gizmos that we use. This guy is the patron saint of gizmos. Sandy Hunter, our president, who's been working on some exciting sales techniques, which she'll share with you in due course. And Linda Elze, our top salesperson. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Linda. But again, this program is for Evelyn. We have this program for you. It's called Anything Goes. It's been going up over 20 years. Evelyn, I want you to sit back, relax, and listen to the program, and you're going to be astonished. But Evelyn, we have a $2,500 scholarship package for you. And in fact, before Linda won't mind. Evelyn, this is your first visit to the Live Business Center of Worldprofit. You're probably feeling pretty overwhelmed at this point. I mean, the computer's talking to you, right? Does it seem a little spooky to you? A little Halloweenish? Evelyn, do you know... I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. And by the way, I should tell you that you are now on live at the Anything Goes program. You're being taped for posterity even as we speak. Thousands and thousands of people will tune in here. Evelyn, how long have you been trying to make money on the net? How long? Kind of amazing. Darling, we are the very concept of magic. Too long. Would you like to have help from a cadre of people all over the world? And would you like us to give you a $2,500 scholarship package which contains everything that you need to make money on the net? Does that sound good to you? I would like to have help from one decent person. Well, we've got more than help. We've got help from hundreds of decent people all over the world. The way we work is as a compassionate community of people who are knowledgeable about the internet. Evelyn, you're singing our tune, darling. You're singing to the choir. We already know this. This is what we've been doing for the last 20 years. And again, I wanted to remind everyone we are a Canadian company. We are based in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and how always have been. We have the highest merit award rating from the Canadian Business Bureau, and we also have perfect relations with the Canadian corporate authorities with which we are registered. It doesn't get any better than that. You know, I'm going to start with a tribute to Linda. And I'm going to ask Christopher to say a few words, first of all. Today, you know, I don't want to be glib. I don't want to be facetious. I want to be somber and monumental. But the fact of the matter is, I dig getting off on Linda because I could sleep through my own words. I could take a nap right now. I've said them so many times that there's just no way I'm not going to know. How many times do you say, she's terrific, she's wonderful, she's exciting, she's ecstatic, she's the top banana, she's the top, she's the little museum. I mean, you know, it calls upon Cole Porter. So how many times do we do this? I always want to say I hope that we do it 10 times as many times as this. Chris, do you want to say some words for Linda? She won the sales contest, hands down, as usual.
Yes, and congratulations, Linda. What I have to say about Linda, she's always there for anyone. Whoever you are, she'll help you. She's got all the tools, all the knowledge, and if you need something, ask her, she'll give it to you. Or show you how to get it.
Just the other day, the Pope Francis called me and said, Dr. Lant, have you got anyone worthy of sainthood? Because he said, you're out of the running, baby. I said, Pope, I understand you got a predicament with me, but can we go for Linda? And he said to me, Pope Francis said that she knew Linda and knew of her achievements and that she was a great candidate for sainthood. So, Linda, I filed your papers. Give me a little backsheesh on the side, would you? I'm now going to speak about Linda, but I also have asked Christopher Ninnis to pull out one of the many articles I've had the privilege to write about Linda, and Chris is going to be reading it momentarily. Before we read this article, let's read the article first. Let's do that. What have you chosen, Mr. Ninnis? What have you got for us?
I've chosen this one. She's got the power, the lady with success tied around her little finger. Meet Linda Elze, force of nature, lovable champ, an example to us all. Worldprofit Sales Person of the Year 2010, 2011, 2012, and 2013. Author's Program Note. I'm about to do you the biggest favor of your life. Right here, right now, I'm going to introduce you to a svelte Californian grandmother named Linda Elze. And I can assure you it's a contact you will cherish, the way so many all over this grand world already do. Linda Elze, pronounced L-Z. Say it out loud. Roll these two words on your tongue. Say them as often as necessary until they're ingrained in your brain, because she'll become one of the most important people in your entire life, and that's a fact. If you're in the mood for what's coming, go to any search engine and call up a tune that turns the timid into tigers, wimps into winners, the cowering and terminally cautious into champs with attitude and energy to burn. I'm talking about the pulsating number called The Power. It's an electronic pop hit by the German music group Snap from their January 1990 album World Power. It's not a tune for sissies. And if you're the kind of person who's prone to throwing in the towel whenever the smallest obstacle intrudes, you better scram now, because this tune, like Miss Elze herself, is raw energy and not for quitters, whatever the reason. Capiche? Thousands and thousands in debt. Oh yeah, getting kind of heavy. One fine day several years ago, Linda arrived at Worldprofit's Live Business Center at Worldprofit.com. She was depressed, despondent, dazed, and all but bleeding to death. She wanted to make money online, was willing to invest, was keen to work and work hard. But so far, her endeavors had generated nothing but anger, frustration, and a whole lot of unladylike verbiage. Linda was at the end of her tether, thousands and thousands in debt, good money thrown after back. She was about to become one of the legion of also-rans whose bleached bones littered the internet. It was not a pretty picture, and the prognosis was worse. Then the lady got lucky. She got an invitation to visit the interactive gem of the internet, Worldprofit's Live Business Center, a place where generous experts donate their time 24 hours a day, 365 days a year to help people like Linda and you. When you enter, without waiting a minute, you find the kind of mature, helpful, informed, good-natured folks your mother told you make the best friends. And why didn't you bring a couple of them home after school? She'd like to meet them. Don't need the police to try to save them. As her name was called out, "Hi, Linda," she felt right then that she'd come home. They had me at hello, as she likes to say, and she meant it just as thousands of others have. During that day, within the first hour, she knew of this oh-so-special place that reached out with technology made easy, per Chief Technical Officer George Tosh. Ongoing instruction in how to create, develop, market, promote, and maintain an online home basis, also for George Tosh. Prompt, friendly, understandable answers. Our Director of Website Development, Sandy Hunter. To the queries which inevitably pop up, to even experienced marketers that need immediate attention. And over 1.5 million formatted words by that lyrical Jesse James. That would be me. Ready for blogs, ebooks, videos, and more. It was Christmas, Valentine's Day, and your birthday all rolled up together and presented on a solid silver plate engraved just for you. Part-time to full-time quality. I possess something. I'm fresh. Like so many Worldprofit members, Linda kept her day job while she mastered the ins and outs of online marketing. She played it cool, doing her homework, attending George Koch's supremely practical, doable, and precise step-by-step training sessions, which were both live and recorded. She was champing at the bit to go full-time, especially after the money started rolling in. Just days after she joined, in which she used to polish off that multi-K monkey on her back, but took our advice. Slow and steady wins the race. She's a smart lady. Listen and move ahead. Always ahead. One certain step at a time. In short order, she was a full-time online marketer, home-based. Her favorite television programs crackling in the background as she soon exceeded the income from her old job. And that was just the beginning. For her objective was as infinite as the internet itself. Maniac, brainiac, winning the game. In quick step time, but by following a proven cash-producing system developed and perfected over nearly 20 years online and available in the Home Business Bootcamp, Linda Elze jumped up the ladder of success. First by mastering the basics, then by implementing them every single day. Her unyielding mantra went like this. Sunny days, promote. On days that aren't, promote. On days you're hungry, promote. On days you're not, promote. On days you feel like it, promote. On days you don't, promote. Get the picture? Promote every single day without fail. Never permit yourself the license or luxury to forego this absolutely essential activity. By following George Koch's system, for the improvement of which she made excellent suggestions from time to time, her goals were achieved with speed and efficiency. Item. She made back the thousands in previously lost money. She had assumed such a loss was permanent. The Worldprofit's tested system returned the funds. An unexpected moment of pure joy. Item. He was able to quit the just over broke, that's J-O-B, and work her ever-burgeoning online business full-time. With substantially improved financial returns, her always cheerful disposition showed just how happy she was, how well she was doing. Item. The business she built so well, so thoroughly, so happily produced not just funds for her, but a substantial legacy for her family. And that gave her peace of mind. I've got the power. Today, Linda Elze stands before the world as testament to what happens when you are willing to invest in yourself. Follow a proven system in a life-enhancing community where we'll all work for themselves and each other. On every level, in every way, on every day, Linda has shown us what is possible when a great system, a great work ethic, and a great heart are united. Boy, words from your CEO on behalf of the 3 co-founders of Worldprofit and all members. Friend Linda, here you are again in the winner's circle, as you have been so very many times before. You who so avoid the limelight are enduring it again. Not for yourself, but because you know that people worldwide need to hear your inspiring story. Need to know what you did and how you transformed long-standing defeat into continual victory. They need to know so that they too can do. And for this we thank you, as we thank you for the privilege of traveling this information highway with you. Thus, on behalf of the three partners and co-founders of Worldprofit Inc., George Koss, Sandy Hunter, and me, and for all your many friends, colleagues, dealers, and well-wishers, I name you Worldprofit Salesperson of the Year 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. What will you do now? I know. After having graciously accepted our words, kind, well-meant, honest, you'll go back to your work and touch the lives of people worldwide who, not yet knowing you and what you can do, will soon know better, and thank you for being you. The lady we know, the lady we respect, the lady who long ago won our hearts and admiration.
You read that, as you always do, with great gravitas, and it was a wonderful read. What do you want to say? I'm going to bring up Linda in just a minute. What do you want to add to that, if anything?
I don't think that is anything I can add to that. That's unusual for me, but there you go.
Yeah, we know you're an old softie secretly. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask Linda Elze to come up in place of Christopher Christianis. He'll be back during this program when she finishes her remarks and escapes from my questions. So, Chris, let's vacate your spot and bring up Linda in your place. Now, I have a few things I want to say when she breaks through here. There she is. Well, are you crying? Have you got tears in your eyes?
Yes, Dr. Lant. Okay.
No, Linda, I've got tears in my ears, lying on my back, crying over you. Linda, I want to start by throwing down a gauntlet. We have many, many people in here now. We have 130 people live, and we'll have thousands listening in due course on the videotape. We have set aside 5 $2,500 packages of scholarship value for the following. 131 people in this right now. Okay, and Evelyn, well, as soon as Evelyn fills out the form, we'll have 4 packages left. So this is a very much of a work in progress, moving fast. Okay, Evelyn. George Koss is going to help you because I'm in the middle of my remarks with Linda, but George will help you. We want to speak to the 130 people in the window. We want to speak to Robert, Evelyn, Jaime, Justin, Michael, Thomas, Darnetta, etc. Folks, Worldprofit is in the business of helping you succeed. We have for 5 very fortunate people today. We have a $2,500 scholarship in honor of Linda. We'll just call you the Elze Scholarship. And if at any time in my remarks or Linda's remarks, if the old-time religion finally gets through to you and you're ready to go, don't wait, because there are 5. 5 is what there is. And I want you to click on the red box that says Order Now. You want option 1, the monthly option. This is a $2,500 scholarship. Linda?
That's the button, Evelyn.
First of all, how does it feel turning into a human icon? I mean, I gotta know.
This is with me, Dr. Lant, because I don't do anything exceptional, okay? I am doing what to me is common sense.
Okay, Linda, I'm going to interrupt you. We have Evelyn saying she would like to speak with someone before I spend money. Is that possible? You know, Evelyn, through the magic of telecommunications, I'm going to let Linda Elze talk to you. Evelyn, what is your question or questions? Linda Elze is right here, right now. Woman, grandmother, friend, big-hearted, sales stamp, the whole schmaltz. She's got all the enchilada here. She's here, right here, Evelyn. Tell her what your question is, and we're going to answer it. And George Koss, our Chief Technical Advisor, will bring you in. Evelyn, Linda Elze is a very busy lady. One of my many tasks around here is to make sure she doesn't get overwhelmed. Everybody wants to know Linda, and no wonder. She's a terrific no. I know her myself, so I know. The bottom line is, Evelyn, ask Linda what your question is. Ask it from the heart. Ask it from wherever you need to ask it, but ask it right now. Only through the magic of anything goes could we do this. It's amazing how this all works. Evelyn, we need you to respond now. We're live. The floor is for you. I do not need hundreds of...
This works. I've been here 6.5 years, Evelyn. I've received far more than I was ever promised. And I'll tell you, Evelyn, the training here, it was in such a way for me that it was easy to understand, and it's in like baby steps, so you're not feeling, as long as you follow the boot camp, you won't feel overwhelmed, okay? And you will succeed. Just follow the boot camp.
Evelyn, I'm going to ask you,
did
that answer your question? Did that answer your question? I want to make sure that you've asked us what you needed to ask us, that we said what you needed to hear, and that we do what you need to have done. Evelyn, George Kosh is directing you, but I'll also add my symbol. You want to click on the red box, Evelyn, that says Order Now. Do you see it? Do you see the red box? Click on the red box. You want option 1. And Linda likes to give her instructions, so I'm going to let Linda give you her instructions.
Red box. Did she do
Evelyn,
it yet?
Chris Ninnis. No, Evelyn, you have not yet clicked on the red box, and that's the next step. She now is on the red box right this moment.
Page. It details the silver package. Just click Proceed with Order for Silver. That takes you to the payment page. Option 1 is already checked. Leave it alone. That's the trial month, but in your case, it's going to be 2 months. And then terms and conditions. It's already, there's no terms and conditions. No contract, no obligation, no penalties. Come and go as you please. And then credit card, PayPal is the middle one, Bitcoin to the right.
Now, let me say something to the folks on the right-hand side. We are a small company compared to IBM or Ford Motor Company. We're a very active, progressive company, but we can only support so many scholarships. However, we're doing what we can. Just because we can't do more doesn't mean we don't want to do what we're doing. We're happy with 5. Today, in addition to Evelyn, 4 other people will get the privilege of having a Worldprofit scholarship with over $2,500. Now, friends, I ask you to do one simple thing. Look at the right-hand side of this page. You have way more than 4 people queuing up for a scholarship. I'm going to say this to you. If there's anybody from Oklahoma in the audience, you would know what I'm going to say. Well, Evelyn, I hope that you will work with us, because if you leave now, your scholarship is going to stay here, and we're going to give it to somebody else. Now, I'm personally willing to work with you at the end of any of those, which is happening in approximately 30 seconds. I will work with you myself to solve that problem. Do you want a solution, or do you simply want... Evelyn, you're talking to the CEO of a very progressive company. Just as Linda has her people who will speak for her, I have mine who will speak for me. I can solve your problem in 5 minutes if you will work with me. And you can walk away, and you can say, I don't have this, and I won't do this, and I can't do this, and then you'll be on your own, and you'll know that we exist because you can see us all over the world. You can see how powerful we are, and how helpful we are. And leave Evelyn without making any accommodation with us. You're on your own. And what the sad part is, that will mean we'll get no internet income ever. Linda, do you want to speak to this? Because she's very near throwing away everything.
Absolutely. You know, there's options here, Evelyn. PayPal's very nice. They want you to use their PayPal credit. They always, like when I log in to pay for something right away, it says, you want to pay for this with your PayPal credit? And I go, no, go to balance. Okay, but you can say yes. They'll ask you 2 questions and they'll pay for. Okay, there you go, Evelyn. It's only $100. It's not like it's 10 million, and everything you need is here.
Evelyn, you asked me if we have accommodated you. This is the way we are. We haven't made any exceptions to you because this is what we do with everyone. But you can see, you told me.
Credit
Evelyn,
instead. When you go in, they'll ask you if you want to use it. Just say yes.
Welcome,
It'll be
Thomas.
right under Pay Now, empty circle.
Now, I want to welcome Thomas J. Murphy. We put aside a $2,500 bonus package, scholarship package for you, Thomas. You need to read the page that you're on. Simply read the page and let us know what it is. And Evelyn, if you're here at the end of Anything Goes, I will take my personal time and I will solve your cash problem and make it work. You're going to have to work with me. If you're not willing to work with me, say so now. In other words, I'll take in view if you tell me you'll work with me and don't show up. In this space, all right, it's going to be, I can tell you exactly, it's 30 minutes exactly. From this moment, I will call your name. And if you work with me, I will put aside a scholarship package for you. I want to say to all of you people on the right-hand side, if you send you here and you want that $2,500 scholarship package, click on the red box right now. It'll be out of packages in about 3 minutes. These people need you. They need us. They need the tools. They need the traffic. They need the free month of services.
Absolutely.
They need it all. I'm looking for 4 people besides Evelyn who are willing to admit you need help and will follow directions. I don't care if you have no internet experience. I had no internet experience either when we started this company 20 years ago. I don't care whether you had a bad track record on the internet. That's past. Past is prologue, as Shakespeare said. I don't care whether you are overwhelmed. Okay, Tiandra, been here before? Again, do you have... Then I'm going to let you talk to Tiandra. She's been here before. She's back again today.
Okay. If you're in the United States, PayPal has gotten very creative. They have PayPal credit. You're probably in emails from PayPal saying, why aren't you using our credit? And when you go to pay for something with PayPal, they either ask you right there, do you want to pay for this with PayPal credit? You got to say yes or no. Or you'll go to the Pay Now where it has what you're purchasing, how much it is. Right under it is PayPal credit, and they want to pay your first $10 of whatever you're purchasing just so you use the PayPal credit. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's only $100. So
now I want to put this into context. I am the chairman of the scholarship committee. Linda's a distinguished member of that committee. Here's our problem. We have scholarships for 5. When those are gone and you come to me with a sob story because you were late, a dog ran away, or there was raiding until it's too late. 5 of you are going to walk away with gift scholarships of $2,500. The rest of you are going to be on your own. You're not going to like that. It's not going to work. But here's what I'm willing to do. For the gamble, at the top of the hour, I already told Evelyn that I would be working with her individually. If you really have no money, and I mean really don't have $100, you show up at the top of this hour, and I will deal with you at the same time I deal with Evelyn. I will solve all of your financial issues right away, some of them through PayPal, some of them through other means. The important thing is at the top of the hour. But you risk this. If between here and there, 5 smart people come in and snap up those scholarships, you will not get one. That's your risk. And I'm being very forthright about it. Linda, we are in the admirable position, and it is an admirable position in the world with many poor people, as we know, ours has. You are in a position to give away scholarships. When you sit up on the screen during your sessions, you are the scholarship committee, you are a distinguished voice in the company. What do you want to say to these people? The room is crawling with them. They need the help. They don't have the money. And yet they sit there so long and do nothing.
Well, I've been in their shoes, that's for sure. And that was, 6.5 years ago. When I decided I wanted to make money online, and you put that into Google, there's a zillion things that look really good. And I think I purchased most of them. But nobody, and I mean nobody, there was no help. Nobody even talks about traffic. Okay? They tell you to buy their product and then no traffic. We specialize in traffic. And that's to any opportunity you want to purchase. Okay? I mean, one at all. So you'll be able to have multiple streams of income, which is how you make money online. Okay? We were all in your shoes. And I'm so glad I found this because I was ready to give up. I had to borrow the money to get in. I was in bad shape also. But I'll tell you something, Worldprofit pretty much saved my whole family from the recession. So if you're willing to work, you're willing to follow directions, you're willing to listen, you will make money here.
Here's the situation.
So,
I know, and Linda knows, and every single one of you people there on the right-hand side must have help. We've known that from the get-go for many years. If you're sitting up there, you have no money, you have no help, you have no future, let us know. We are amazingly creative, and we are amazingly persistent about helping you. So is there Robert and Jaime and Michael and Kendra and Thomas and Mark and Frederick. Keandra, you're going to have to wait till the top of the hour. And Evelyn, and ladies, I've told you this, and I've been very honest. If 5 people step between you and the scholarship award, you're not going to get one. That's the risk you face. You come up with $100 now, you're locked in, you've got the scholarship, you've got all the goodies, you've got to work with all of us. If it were me, I tell you what I would do, I'd lock it in. I wouldn't gamble on a $500 scholarship. I wouldn't gamble on it. I wouldn't gamble on it. You see, Keandra and Evelyn, you're risking the loss of the very thing you want because you will not advance $100 on your own behalf or use PayPal. Linda, do you want to tell them about PayPal one more time? Because we know that Evelyn could use it, for example.
PayPal credit is the offspring of Bill Me Later from PayPal, okay? You have up to, go for it, Chandra. You have up to 6 months to pay it back. Now, we're only talking $100 here, okay? This isn't $10,000. It's only $100. You have up to 6 months to pay it back, and I believe it's 0 interest. They really want you to use it. Exactly. If you do nothing, you're going to be in the same shape you're in right now saying you're broke.
Now, let me be very clear with people. It is now 1:37 p.m. here in the East. Before this day is over, 5 lucky people will fly on a Worldprofit scholarship worth over $2,500. 5 of them. Then people like you guys will come to me and say, can't you please, wouldn't you please, can't you? We are a small company by comparison with the Fortune 500 companies. We're doing what we can do, and we wish that they would do more of what we do. It would be better if they did. But we are empowering people all over this world to succeed on the net. We're doing our bit, but we can only do it to a degree. And that becomes irresponsible. And as the chief financial officer for this company, I will do not engage in any frisky finance. It's not going to happen on my watch. 5 people alone will be scholarships. 5 people alone. Linda, you didn't get a scholarship when you came in. Much anyway. You know the value of the scholarships. You know how it will help people, and you also know they're limited. They're wonderful, but they're limited. And those are the 2 words you've got to keep in mind. And friends, we took of our resources.
Investing in.
That's right. We are coming up with a partnership relationship where we will do things for you as outlined in the scholarship package. You do not have to do for yourself, but we are not going to carry you. I'm an old New Englander. I'm a Puritan myself. Puritans said time is money. They didn't carry people. They entered into partnerships. This is a partnership. Linda Elze and I have a partnership. Christopher and Innocent have a partnership.
Partners you could ever have.
This is what we do. Now, again, I'm calling upon Robert and Evelyn and Jaime and Michael and Keandra and Mark. Again, folks, if internet success is in your future, we are the people that are going to power it. Linda, I want to bring, unless do you feel like reading the offer? Because if you do, I'll be happy to have you as my partner. Or if
Let's
you
bring
want to save your voice.
Christopher up, Dr. Lant. All I wanted to do is say thank you to everyone because I couldn't do this without y'all. You know, I know that. And I don't have anything you don't have. I just know I have the best people that help me all the time. You all help me, monitors help me. We help each other. You know, I don't have any smarts that you don't have. All I do is I just do it. Okay? I just do it every day consistently. That's the big secret. All right. Thanks, Christopher. Thanks, Dr. Lant.
I want to thank Linda Elze. She's a terrifically busy lady. She can everybody's mother wants a piece of Linda. Linda has now come up to be staying about trademark. She is a known entity on the net. People buy because of her recommendation, and rightly so. She never tells a lie. I've worked with Linda for almost 7 years directly now on an almost daily basis, and she tells it like it is. Mr. Reed, do you want to reinforce that sentiment?
Yes, I certainly do. Evelyn, I'll tell you now, I've been here over 7 years, and I haven't made 1 cent myself. Everything I've made has been made for me by the monitors. They've completed all my sales for me. I haven't made 1 sale myself. It's all been done for me.
Now, Christopher, I know you're capable of this So I want you to give the old 1, 2, 3 to Robert and Evelyn and Jaime and Nico, these people who, well, Evelyn, you have to sit tight and deal with me in 20 minutes. I told you I'd deal with you at the top of the hour, and so I shall. But again, I remind you, tell them, these 5 packages will go today. They will go to deserving people. I know it. It's happened before. And I want to say something about Worldprofit's involvement and let Chris play off against this. I challenge other CEOs of other internet companies to start doing what we do. Put some resources aside and help people who need the resources. Help people who are intelligent, frustrated, exasperated, living in war zones, Ebola zones, surrounded in slums of every kind, having their daughters spirited away and kidnapped, killed by any number of means. I challenge you to do what we've done. You may say 5 is nothing. I tell you this, to the people that are saved, it's everything. DeAndre, you'll have to speak to me at the top of the hour, but again, I can inject you with things that will involve you getting the money, but you're going to have to work with me. Are you and Evelyn willing to work with me? And Chris, why don't you speak to them? I'm not going to just give. It's not the Puritan way, and it's not my way. I'm here to create partnerships of meaning, duration, and substance. Is that true, Chris?
Yes, you have to do something. You have to show that you're worth what we're putting into you. We have thousands and thousands of dollars of training here. And we have marketers here 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, working your business. And
let me be very clear with you.
If you're not going to do anything?
PayPal is a company we refer to because we respect them. It is not our company. It is not our procedures. I want to be very clear at this. We've done business with them over the course of many, many years. But the fact that they've turned down Evelyn, Tiandra, and Mark means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you will work with me in 18 minutes, well, you know what? I'm going to go for it right now. My wife, Lant, and wait, those two words don't go together very well. How about this? We're going to do it right now. This is for all of you who claim to have no money, and you don't mean Evelyn and Tiandra and Mark. I already know about you 3. Anybody else want to be talked to right now? I'm going to work with you guys. If you are what you say you are, and only you know, because we are what we say we are, and lots of people know. And we're going to do it right now. Mark, Evelyn, and Tiandra. Anybody else want to get some advice right now on how to get the money together? The first question is, how long have you each been trying to make money on the net? I need to know longevity. Anybody else? We've got 3 candidates here, and if these 3 candidates take these scholarships, there are 2 left, and that's a piece of cake. 5 years for Evelyn, Tiandra, and Mark. I need answers, and I need snappy answers because this is live, and we're recording. 2 years, says Mark. Tiandra, 3 years. Doesn't it disgust you to know that you've invested so much of your limited life in projects that aren't working? Doesn't that just disgust you? It would exasperate the hell out of you. Here's the deal. I want you to list the town or state that you live in. Where do you live? And if for all of you on the right-hand side, I'm talking to you if you play to get over here. California, Georgia, Missouri. So you're all U.S.-based. Terrific. Here's the deal. And if you tell me that you cannot do it, I'm going to refer you to the old line by Henry Ford. You think you can, you think you can't. Either way, you're right. So here's the deal. It is now 1:44 p.m. here in the East. We're just going to use round numbers, 2 o'clock. I'm going to give each of you until 8 p.m. your local time. Well, sorry, 8 p.m. Eastern time, whatever that is your local. 8 p.m. In other words, I'm going to give you six hours to come back with $99.95 to lock in your $2,500 scholarship package and everything that goes with it. You have until for 6 hours. Chris, I want you to write this down so we're going to post this on the screen. If you come back within the 6 hours, you get everything, you're golden. If you come back and you haven't managed to meet it, I'm going to give you until 12 noon tomorrow. But I'm going to take away 100 customers. You see, I am prepared to give each of you, as part of the scholarship package, 100 customers from my personal list. I will transfer them to you today. They will be yours. They will each receive an email notifying them that you are their sponsored dealer. Whenever they buy, whatever they buy, you get the commission. So you have until 6 hours, Chris, till 8 Eastern, or if you fail that, till 12 noon tomorrow Eastern, but I will take the 100 customers away. And if you tell me now you can't do it, then by God, I'm going to give it to a scholarship owner who will do it. When I was a scholarship boy, when I was 18 years old, I wanted those scholarships so bad I would have done anything, and probably did, to get one. So the bottom line is, Chris, if their future is in their hands, but here's the catch, if 5 people step between you and those goodies, then you're not getting the scholarship package because they've been given to other people. Fiduciary responsibilities prohibits me from advancing more. Chris, comment. Your thoughts?
Yes, if you really want to make money on the internet, as I did, because believe me, I've spent 13 years spending money, and I spent over $30,000, and the only return I ever got was $45. So this is where you want to be. No, it's where you need to be.
Well, Chris, you know that I am not a big advocate of whining, people who whine all the time and moan and bitch and moan. Friends, if you bring bitch and moaning to my scholarship committee, we're going to turn our backs on you, because these are people like Chris, who've been around the block a time or two, and Linda herself, and all the other monitors are all members of my scholarship committee. These are people who know how to add 2 and 2. They're hard-bitten, they're knowledgeable, they're experienced, they're compassionate, but they're not stupid. So these are the people that are on the committee, and they are fine specimens of entrepreneurial activity. Every one of them. I rely on them. And as for the chairman, namely me, well, you can guess I'm pretty blunt. Now, we've taken care of Evelyn, Tiandra, and Mark. Does anyone want a scholarship now? If you get your scholarship package now, you get the goodies now. You don't have to run around Robinson's Bar. Anybody want a scholarship now? Now, I want to know from those of you who are saying nothing, do you realize what your position you're putting yourself in without help? Do you have any idea how miserable that will make you? How exasperating? Christopher, I just don't think that they get how difficult the internet is going to be for them. It's going to be a complete waste of time and mucky to boot.
Yeah, that's because they've been following all these programs that say spend $1,000 now and you'll make $1 million by the end of the week. And those programs are there, but they don't work. They never will work. They never have worked.
No. Chris, I'm going to ask you to read. We're going to now read the component parts of the $2,500 scholarship offer. I want everyone to pay close attention. This is what you're getting. We're going to write it as we go on the screen, but I want you to be very clear. This is what $2,500 gets you. It's absolutely essential features and attributes that you need for your internet business. It will establish you as successful. We guarantee that you're going to profit. The way you are doing it, we guarantee you're going to fail. Chris, let's have the beginning of that offer, and I'll chime in at the end.
Yes, here, the offer, folks. Don't take any notice of the timings, because they'll all change at the end. Finish our silver member presentation video, well, that's great. And you already know the awesome offer that we've got for you if you order in the next 10 minutes. Get the $1,500 bonus offer made in the video. Plus, you can e-blast any website or offer to 90,000 of our subscribers every month. You get over 500 landing pages and over 1,500 real traffic sources. Also, our monitors will start closing sales for you today without ever charging you anything. Finally, your commission earnings are from 20 to 100%. If you place your order within 5 minutes, and we'll place 100 members under you immediately. These hot leads are free members just like you. When you upgrade to our silver member, you get these 100 people placed directly under you. Sign them up into your program, or if they upgrade, you get the commission. Click on the red Order Now button to get started placing your order now. No contract, no obligation. All services backed by Worldprofit's ironclad guarantee of support and service. But there's still more. If you upgrade to a silver membership now, you also get over 500 landing pages, over 1,500 real traffic sources, sales closing 24 hours a day, over 100 training lessons, 100 members placed under you now, email blast 90,000 per month, over 100,000 ad credits per month, 3 fake marketing courses on how to generate thousands of leads using Facebook marketing tactics. And remember, you can use these resources to generate leads and traffic for any business. Upgrade to silver now, and you can be on your way to earning consistent income now. Your package includes traffic, leads, trusted advertising sources, a comprehensive online training program, plus sales closing assistance 24 hours a day. No other company offers you this. Worldprofit's ironclad backing is based on our 20 years in business. Upgrade to silver membership now. Receive the bonus offer with all privileges and exclusive freebies.
Now, we have a comment in here from Frederick Keeney or Keen. You say you want to be included. We are offering a $2,500 scholarship package. We are in the middle of reciting what is in it, so we want you to sit back, Frederick, and listen. Christopher has
and
put...
also you get
you see
700,000
Christopher is putting the rest
SEO
on the
credits, 100 customers, a copy of my 19th ebook,
You
Net
see
Profits,
how that reads.
and a free month
now
of service.
transferred to your ebook.
Yes, well,
It's the easiest way to become an author is to steal a book. I mean, there's no faster way to become a man and woman. All right, he's
two
go on.
again. Two for the person.
All right,
And to get this book, my link isn't working. There we go. Click on that blue link on the bottom of the.
they don't get to get book now. Sorry, they have to get this in the scholarship. No, they don't get it for free right now.
Oh,
It's nice. Not only do you steal my authorship, you give my books away. Mamma mia! You should have taken the official tablets again. Frederick, do you hear me? Robert, Anna, Nervo, Jaime, Michael, Frederick, Mark. We are now in the business of giving you 5 free scholarship packages worth $2,500. Frederick, do you hear me? You wanted to know how to do it? I'm telling you how to do it. Gee, thanks, Christopher. How about writing a few more books? What should I write about? Got any fancy topic you like?
I can find some stuff.
Again, well, Chris, I think we have to recognize here that we've got a lot of people who think that they're going to make money without any work. Here's Maria. I will try to get back. I'm going to try to get the money. Maria, I'm sorry, Mark. I'm dyslexic, so every once in a while I do this. Mark, you said you're trying to get back. Mark, let me help you out right now. How much money do you have towards the $100? Because that $100 is going to liberate $2,500 scholarship package in your favor. How much money do you have currently? Let's look at where we are and see where we go. Very well. You need essentially $82. How long is it going to take you to get $82 together? Mark, if you say a year or whatever, then you're not getting an entrepreneur activity caliber, and I've got to be honest. I'm not going to tell anybody that they're in that caliber with who are clearly not. How long will it take you, Mark? How long will it take? And I remind everyone, we're still recording. I'm going to ask Chris to go down for a minute and to bring up Patrice, our white rabbit, who handles all the technical aspects of this program. Okay, Mark, hold tight. You've got the 3 hours. I'm authorizing it myself, and I am the CEO and the chairman of this committee. You've got your 3 hours. Be back within that time. You're going to get everything possible. And if by some chance I'm not here, you tell the chairman, or tell the monitor who's on duty that you was authorized by Dr. Lant.
Good day, Dr. Lant, and all the members and guests. And this is wonderful here. It's great to see so many people in, and hopefully they will take us up on the scholarship offer, because it's a wonderful opportunity. If you're really serious about wanting an online career, don't try to do it alone. Here, come on in, and we'll have all the tools, resources, support, training, everything you need. And wonderful offer, wonderful program, and you can watch the replay of this program on the YouTube channel Patrice Porter, and you can catch some earlier Anything Goes programs on the YouTube channel Pat Porter. And if you want to check out my Home Business Central, it'll be at www.20waystoprofit.com. And also, I've used the tools and resources from Worldprofit here to help grow a business, helping people to create abundance by gardening. And that's at www.gardeningforfoodsecurity.com. And again, you can catch the replay of today's program on the YouTube channel Patrice Porter, and also on our new Worldprofit Tube at www.worldprofittube.com. And with that, I'll say my adieus till the...
No adieus.
No adieus.
No adieus till I say so. Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you for working with George Tosh on the arrangement of these programs.
Yes, and George is just bringing out a new gizmo, or an app, so that we can actually upload our videos right onto it. He provided the Worldprofit Tube, which is at www.worldprofittube.com, and he is now producing another gizmo, and that people can watch the videos on their phones and iPads, and it's excellent. Yeah, he's always building new resources for us here, keeping everything right up to date, and it's great. Look at that.
Also say something. I want you to look in your alter ego, Mrs. Paul Millen. I want to hear what you have to say about that.
Yeah.
And again, this is the kind of community where the exchange of information is constant.
Ah, yeah, George has already got one up there. You can check out the videos that he did on his phone and upload it. There you go. At georgekosh.com/video.
I want to thank you as usual for all that you do for us, and we will be back again tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Time for Anything Goes. And we're going to bring up Christopher Ninnis now for his adieus.
Yeah. And thanks again, and thank you, George, for everything, and thank you, Dr. Lant, and all the members in our community here. Bye for now.
That was Patrice Porter from Big River, Saskatchewan in Canada, way up in the northern part of Canada, helping us out as she does every day. Christopher, I want to bring you up for some final remarks. Still got people hanging along who are not going to succeed on the net, who will not get a scholarship package today, who desperately need help. What are your final words of advice to them?
Yes, while I was listening to Patrice there, I was just thinking what it was like years ago when we had 300, 400, 500 people coming in here listening to us. And if we did this at that time, we could have charged $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. Gosh,
yes,
we could have been super duper rich.
Easily. I often think about that when I go to the Sotheby's to look at their Masters Gallery. But we won't go there. We have not yet heard from Frederick, Robert, Jaime, Mitch, Michael, etc., as well as the 90 people that are still in the window looking at us. We are for real. We've been here for over 20 years now. This is the place to be. And please take away one very important message. You can't do this alone. Don't even try. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your resources. Come in with people who are congenial, bright, and anxious to help. That's us. And on that happy note, we will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. If this is Anything Goes, in olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked upon as something shocking. Now, God knows, anything goes. We'll be back tomorrow to show you how it all fits together. We want to thank Chris Mindus in Cornwall, Patrice Potter in Northern Canada, and of course George Cox for all those lavish gizmos he gives away. That is unheard of in the annals of human events.